Hi, let's learn addition and subtraction of fractions. So first, like fraction, which is very easy. When we have two like fraction and we'll have to do any addition or subtraction, so we just add and subtract the numerator. So for example, in this two fraction 1 by 5, 2 by 5, so these two are like fraction because we have the same denominator in both the fractions. So if we have to add these two fractions, we just have to add the numerator. So for example, 1 by 5 plus 2 by 5 will be 1 plus 2 divided by 5, then 3 by 5. Similarly, we do it in case of a subtraction. So 3 by 5 minus 1 by 5. So we have the same denominator in both the fractions. So this is a like fraction. So we just have to subtract the denominator. So 3 minus subtract the numerator. So 3 minus 1 divided by 5 or 2 by 5. Unlike fractions. So like fractions are easy to add or subtract, but unlike fractions, we'll firstly convert them into like fractions, and only then we can do addition and subtraction of them. So let's see how we can convert unlike fraction into like fraction. So to convert unlike fraction into like fractions, we'll have to actually change their denominator so that both of them have the same denominator. So let's see, like if we take the LCM of 3 and 4, so then 3 and 4 will be factor of that LCM, and then if we take the LCM as a denominator and we also change the numerator, so we'll get the like fraction. So like if we multiply or we divide any both numerator and denominator by the same number, so it gives us the equivalent fraction. So the value of that fraction remains the same. So we'll use that property here for addition and subtraction of unlike fractions. So for example, 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 is unlike fractions, and we cannot simply add 1 plus 1 or numerator of these two fractions. So firstly, let's take the LCM. So LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. Then here we are multiplying first fraction by 4 because 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. So as we have multiplied denominator by 4, we'll have to multiply numerator by 4 as well. So 4 multiplied by 1. And then in the second fraction, 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. So we'll have to multiply the numerator by 3. So 1 multiplied by 3. So new fractions are 4 by 12 and 3 by 12. If we add 4 by 12 and 3 by 12, we can do it in a like fraction because both of them are now like fraction as they have the same denominator, which is 12. Then 4 plus 3 will be 7. So 7 by 12. So let's see one more example. So 2 by 15 plus 5 by 6. These are also unlike fraction because both the denominator are different. So let's take the LCM of 15 and 6. So let's calculate the LCM of 15 and 6. So 6 and 15. So we can calculate, we can divide both the numbers by 3. So 3 is a factor. So remaining factors are 2 and 5, which cannot be further reduced or which do not have any common factor. So LCM will be 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5, which is 30. So if we take 30 as a LCM or new denominator of the fractions, so first fraction is multiplied by 2. So 15 multiplied by 2 is 30. So we'll have to multiply numerator of first fraction by 2 as well. So 2 multiplied by 2. Then in the second fraction, 6 is multiplied by 5. So 6 multiplied by 5 is 30. So we'll have to multiply the numerator of first fraction by 5. So 5 multiplied by 5. So 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. 5 multiplied by 5 is 25. So 25 plus 4 is 29. So 29 by 30. So we can also take one more example of subtraction, which also is done in the similar manner as we do it for addition. So 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4 will be, if we take LCM of 3 and 4, which is 12, this numerator will be 1 by 1 multiplied by 4, because 3 is multiplied by 4 to get 12. So 4, and then 4 is multiplied by 3 to get 12. So we'll have to multiply numerator by 3 as well. So 1 multiplied by 3. So we can directly write 4 minus 3 or 1 by 12. So now let's multiplication of the fractions. So multiplication of fraction is very straightforward. So we will have to multiply numerator with numerator, and we multiply denominator with denominator. So for example, 2 by 3 multiplied by 4 by 5. So here 2 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. Here 4 is the numerator and 5 is the denominator. So we multiply both the numerator, which is 2 and 4, and we multiply both the denominator, which is 3 and 5. So 2 multiplied by 4 and 5 multiplied by 3, which is 8 divided by 15. So for multiplication, mixed fraction should be first converted into improper fractions. So for example, 2 whole and 1 and half multiply by 1 by 3. So firstly we'll convert 2 whole 1 and half into 5 by 2. So 2 multiplied by 2 plus 1, 5 divided by 2 multiplied by 1 by 3. So 5 will multiply with 1, so both the numerator, and then 2 will multiply by 3, both the denominator, so 5 by 6. Similarly, for multiplication with whole numbers, we simply multiply the whole number with its numerator, because if there is no denominator, we assume there is only 1 as a denominator, and if you multiply any number with 1, you'll get the same number. So there is no need to do any multiplication for the denominator if we are multiplying with whole number. So 1 by 5 multiplied by 6 will be simply 1 multiplied by 6 divided by 5, or 6 by 5. So now let's learn division of fractions. So like multiplication, we also do division, but in division firstly we'll have to convert the division into multiplication sign. So how to do it? So we actually convert the fraction which need to be divided into its reciprocal. So reciprocal is 1 by the number or the fraction. So if the reciprocal of a fraction will change the denominator to numerator place and numerator to denominator place. So that will be the reciprocal of fraction, and reciprocal of number will be 1 divided by the number. So for example, reciprocal of 2 will be 1 by 2, and reciprocal of 3 by 4, which is a fraction, will be 4 by 3. So denominator 4 will become numerator 4, and 3, which is a numerator, will become denominator. So this is a reciprocal. So if we have to do the division, so firstly we'll convert the fraction into its reciprocal, or the number into its reciprocal, and then we multiply it. Let's understand it with the help of some example. So for example, 3 by 4 divided by 4 by 5 will be 3 by 4, and this 4 by 5, if we calculate the reciprocal of it, then we'll change the sign this division into multiplication. So let's see how to do it. So 4 by 5 reciprocal will be 5 by 4, and then we change the sign, division sign, into multiplication sign. So 3 by 4 divided by 4 by 5 will be equal to 3 by 4 multiplied by 5 by 4. So, and then we know the multiplication rule. We multiply numerator with numerator, and we multiply denominator with denominator. So 5 multiplied by 3 will be 15. 4 multiplied by 4 will be 16. So 15 by 16. Let's take one more example. 3 divided by 5 or 3 by 5 divided by 2 will be, if we convert the reciprocal of 2, will be 1 by 2. So we can say 3 by 5 multiply by 1 by 2. And then we can multiply with numerator and denominator. So 3 divided by 10. 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. Let's take one more example for better understanding. 3 by 4 divided by 2 whole 1 by 2. So firstly we'll have to convert this into fraction, which is improper fraction. So 2 multiplied by 2 plus 1 will be 5 by 2. If we take the reciprocal of 5 by 2, we'll get 2 by 5. So we can write this expression as 3 by 4 multiply by change. If we change it's in reciprocal, we can change this sign, division sign, into multiplication sign. So 2 by 5 multiply by, then we can multiply numerator 3 multiply by 2, and we can multiply denominator, which is 4 multiply by 5. So 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, 4 multiplied by 5 is 20. So total is, we can reduce this further. So we have 2 as a common in both the numerator and denominator. So if we reduce it, it will become 3 divided by 10. So this is the smallest form of fraction, or the simplest form of the fraction. So 3 by 10. Even we can leave the answer at 60 by 2, but it's always better to reduce it to its simplest form of fraction.